or more?
I think they're more hopeful now because they're starting to see some things open up. Um, and because unemployment insurance is held up, I think people are okay, right? But because we don't know anything about this virus and what's next, everybody's, scared at some level. You can lie to yourself and say, oh, it's not going to happen to me and the odds are in my favor. The odds are in everybody's favor and all the things that can go wrong. But at the same time, it's still risky. And I think that's still concerning to people.
You mentioned the White House, and I know you called for testing to be more widespread.
Okay.
Is there like a blueprint to how that can even happen?
Yeah, in terms of testing, there's lots of blueprints, right? You just have to have the volume of tests. You can train, we should be starting to train people right now to be healthcare workers, to do tracking and tracing, to be able to do the testing and volume the way we need it, to be able to support people with pre-existing conditions that are going to be afraid to go outside and just deal with the real world until we have a vaccine that's truly effective. But we're not, and so that's the challenge. Like Mike Tyson said, I've been talking all day. Like Mike Tyson said, right? Everybody's got a plan until they get punched in the mouth, right?
Exactly. How do you respond?
And so you can come up with plans, the White House, I can, whoever, but you got to be prepared to implement those plans. The plan's the easy part. And so, we should be out there hiring and training people only because millions of people need jobs. You've got 30 plus million who are unemployed, another 20 who are underemployed. The government needs to have, if only a transitional jobs program to hire people to train to do all these things.
Yeah. I know you said that, I don't even know where to go with this, but you said that you would consider 2024.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. I got to get the permission from my family. My kids, my wife voted me down.
Having gone through that myself, yes. That's
right, you've been there, right? So know. Yeah.
2 more questions for me, and then I'll let you go because I know you've been talking all day, and I really appreciate the time.
No worries.
From a Shark Tank perspective, you
mean Shark Tank Friday nights on ABCs with some bonus episodes on Wednesday nights. That's Shark Tank.
Yeah, that one. How much more have you enjoyed it than maybe you thought you would at the beginning?
1,000 times. Like when I first went on there, Jordan, I went on in season 2 as a guest shark, and it would bounce around. Like it would be a replacement for Desperate Housewives on Sunday night. Then they stick it on Friday or then Tuesday. And I went on there to do 3 episodes as a guest shark. And I'm thinking, this is a business show. There's no chance it lasts another season. I'm just going to go nuts, right? I'm going to buy everything. I'm going to freak out everybody. I'm just going to raise hell. And I just bought the worst businesses ever, invested in these just jumpy businesses.
On purpose.
On purpose. I didn't care, right? I just wanted to disrupt and turn everybody upside down. But then it started to take off. They put us on Friday nights, and it turned into a great family show. And it just blew up. And now it's, we're in our 11th season. Once we can, we'll start shooting season 12. I mean, it's just crazy. Never in my wildest dreams. And now, everybody has watched it at some point. They repeat it on CNBC all day, every day. ABC repeats it. Like I said, it's Wednesday and Friday nights now. And so, everybody knows me from Shark Tank. Like hardly anybody knows me from the Mavs anymore.
See, to me, I figured you'd say that because, I love watching the presentations and the deals, but it's more interesting and I think entertaining to watch the chemistry that's now been developed between you and Robert and Barbara. I mean, that's what's so funny.
It's crazy.
Deal. Yeah, that to me as a viewer, that's what I love.
Oh, and you don't see the half of it, right? Because, in real time, in real world, those things can go on for 90 minutes, 60 to 90 minutes. Then they shorten them down to 10 minutes. And so we know stuff will get edited. The entrepreneurs don't know how much is edited and what stays and what goes. So we'll start cursing at them. I'll curse at Robert, you dumb MF, this, that. And the entrepreneurs will be like, what the hell is going on? But we all get along. But, those days are long. When we're shooting, they're 10, 12-hour days. And so like any other job that you're stuck with somebody all those hours, you get annoyed. And all those battles are the real deal, man. It's all for real. It's no show.
Do you feel like they're like coworkers and teammates, or are they like someone you would look at and say, this competition?
Oh, no, they're like the people at work you're competing for the promotion with,
right.
And so, yeah, no, they're friends, but I'm still going to kick their ass. I don't care what they say. And they know I kick their ass. There's no, I've lost maybe 3 deals in 10 years, and that's just like shocking to me, so I mess with them all the time.
I think it's really interesting when like the deal's on a precipice and Barbara's thinking, and then all of a sudden you go, you know what? And then you just jump in. And every time it seems like you steal that deal. And every time it seems like your coworkers are surprised.
Yeah, it's just like, so like I said, these things can go on for 90 minutes or more, right? And I'm just like, I'm sick of this stuff, right? You guys are killing me nickel and diamond over this. Screw you guys. Let me just bounce in, you know, because sometimes you're on the fence and I'm like, okay, I can think of a reason to do it. I can think of a reason not to do it. So I've already got enough companies. I'll let this one slide, see what they're going to do. And then if they just start nickel and diamond, like Kevin, well, let me talk about a royalty, you know, and Robert, well, you know, and so I'm like, screw this. I'll just like swoop in and grab it because, you know, the company's going to be okay and it's good TV. So why not? And I get to mess with them.
Your biggest commodity is the time it's now going to take every single time you invest in to now say, okay, I'm going to have to do this for them for this long.
And I've got a great team working with me, but I still got to connect with all these guys. I still get weekly reports, bad news first. I get an email from all of them until they get to that point where they're cocky and they're like, I got this. But when they're just getting going and need help, you know, every week I'm getting an email report from them and, you know, we go from there.
I guess that when an entrepreneur comes in, are you studying them more so than the actual product?
Both. So they set up first. So we see the setup for the deal, and you're trying to think of what it's like. You see the name of the company, and then they tell us the name of the entrepreneurs. And then when they walk in, you know, I'm kind of trying to peg them, but I'm listening to see how what I think they're doing matches up with what they're talking about, and if what they're talking about makes any sense to me at all. You know, like starting a coffee shop, and you're going to put an emphasis on just sitting in the coffee shop and not buying coffee even if you don't want to. I would have been like, get the hell out of here, you know?
Yeah, that wouldn't fly today. Yeah, no. So, like, I know you've been asked this on Shark Tank, but is there a deal or two that you look back to your point and you say, I wish I would have done that one?
Maybe Spikeball, just because it was fun.
Spikeball's fun.
Yeah, but other than that, you know, it's like anything else, man. You don't worry about the girl you could have dated or the guy you could have dated or whatever, right? It's just that's all in the past. And I'm always going forward. But yeah, Spikeball's not even because of the business side of it, but just because of the fun of it. And my kids like it.
Yeah. What are if you had to say one or two things with an entrepreneur? So you want them to match up with what they're saying to match up with their actual presentation, but you want to detect hardworking, earnestness, integrity. Is that like the number one thing?
Yeah, integrity. Yeah, willingness to learn, you know, always learning because business is going to change. Ability to sell, so convinced that their product's amazing that they'd run through a door to sell it. Good people skills, kind, compassionate, right? Because you want to take care of your customers and your employees. Those are the types of things that have to be there. And if they're not, it doesn't matter what the idea is.
My dad always said, and this is one of the few things that's really stuck in my head, is don't be afraid to surround yourself with people that are smarter and different.
Oh, yeah. No, let me just tell you, all my successful companies, my partners and best employees were the people that were totally different than me. I'm a ready, fire, aim guy, and I always needed somebody who was ready, aim, fire, that was really anal. And all my Todd Wagner, Martin Woodall, just anal as hell, right? And all really nitpicky on the details, which would drive me crazy, but that's what I needed. And without them, I wouldn't get anything done. And even to this point, you know, I need people who know things I don't know. I already know what I know. I need somebody who knows what I don't know. So your dad's absolutely right. The one thing you remember, right? The one thing you remember.
He's been texting me saying, great job to Mark. I don't know if he means great job to me. Last two things is you've become like a really fun TikTok follow, I must say. And I was just curious, like, what was the impetus to your TikTok game?
What's that?
Like, what was the impetus to say, I'm going to get
on
TikTok?
I'm that guy's got to learn everything about social media. Any new social media. I was on Musical.ly before it was even TikTok, right? And Lively before that. And so, you know, that's just part of my business. If you're going to know tech, if you're going to know the industry, if you're going to know what's happening in social media, you got to at least try everything. And so, you know, for all you people who want to see my dance skills, I'm M. Cuban. You know, I got some moves. I'm M. Cuban on TikTok. And I get out there with my kids and have fun with it. And actually, it's a great thing to do with the family, man. We just do some stupid stuff, and it's fun. I've even had a couple like go viral. It's been a blast.
Yeah. So you said people recognize you more from Shark Tank. I wonder how long it is before it's like Shark Tank, TikTok. Oh yeah, the match.
Yo, let me just say, I get, my daughter and I, Alexis, who choreographs most of the video because she thinks she's cool now, right? So she's like playing to be TikTok famous. So she's got it down. I'm like, Lex, when are we going to do another TikTok, right? And she's like, well, we got to do it at this time. And she goes through and analyzes it all, which is cool for 16. And, we're getting there. We went to, oh my God, there was a conference for all TikTokers. I forget, it was called Live something down in Orlando. And so, yeah, she was big time. So I'm just trying to keep up with her. I'm letting her be the TikTok famous one. And like, I'll just take the drag from it. But hopefully someday for my dance moves, I will be TikTok famous.
So you're well on your way. So
well, I want to know when you can get you and your dad and your mom out there and start doing TikTok.
I would love to. But here's the problem. My dad's a terrible dancer. I'm worse. And my mom thinks she can dance, which is actually the worst out of everything. So
no, that's even better. It's like straight out of Seinfeld, right? That's all the more reason. You don't have to be good. You just got to have fun, right? Oh, yeah, just get your dad doing one of these easy ones.
Yeah, exactly. Can TikTok really, like, you feel like it's taken off that much, right?
Yeah, it's huge. I mean, what TikTok really does that's really good is the videos are short. They have lots of tools to make it easier to record. But their AI is off the charts, as good as any AI I've ever seen. So if Jordan is going through and watching TikToks, and let's just say you spend a couple of days watching 20 minutes a day, it'll know what you like. Because it tracks, not necessarily tracks, but learns from the types of videos that you'll watch over and over because some are addictive. And then it learns like who you watch and what do you like basketball videos. So like I like to watch a lot of the stupid basketball videos and the hype videos, right? That's all I see. Which when I see my son watching it, it's a mix. And when I see my daughters watching it, it's all music driven. And so it's just really, really smart. And so for TikTok users, it's all personalized. Your experience is going to be different than my experience. And I know your dad's a heavy user, and I know Howard's experience is going to be completely different.
Yeah, it definitely, it very much will be. Last question is, what's the Mark Cuban, and I've gotten this a lot because I pose on my Instagram and Twitter, what do you want to know? A lot of people want to know what's your like favorite 5 Netflix. You mentioned Ozark, but what are your streaming shows right now? So
Ozark, Hunters, Tiger King, what are the other 2? And then after that, I always get into like the Netflix or Amazon End of the World disaster series, right? That are awful and have awful special effects. Awful. But the world's blowing up, right? And so I've always watched those forever, right? Since I was a kid. So it's mostly just stupid, whatever they recommend. If it has an end of the world thing to it, like the Day After Tomorrow type movie.
Oh, Armageddon. Movie.
Oh, I love that movie. I love that movie.
Or like Andreas or San Andreas.
San Andreas Fault, right? Or 2012, right? Where the whole world's falling apart. I can watch those types of movies all night. And so that's what I watch.
Even under normal circumstances?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Like my wife, like we'll have family movie night, and my wife's like, okay, we got to give Daddy a night, right? Because they've been watching Blacklist and all these other shows, and she's like, oh, we got to have an end of the world night, and so it's just like, yeah, that's what Daddy likes.
All right. So Desert Island. This is the final question I like. Desert Island. One book, and you're stranded for a month. You're gonna be okay, but one book, one movie, one meal.
Book is Fountainhead by Ayn Rand. One meal is, oh my God. I went vegetarian, so it's probably now going to be like a big heap of mashed potatoes, sweet potato fries, and cheese grits, all mushed together with a chocolate hot fudge sundae and a banana split, all right there, right? Okay. And then in terms of books, since it's the end of the world and I'm just stuck on an island, it wouldn't be any business stuff. It'd probably be a murder mystery. I haven't read fiction in so long, and I need to. But like I was on this kick to keep on learning artificial intelligence and robotics and everything. I'm reading this book called Healthy Buildings, another one called Rebooting AI. Starting to get up to speed on neural network stuff, or even learn even more of the different types. And so that's kind of where my head is right now. But on that desert island, nothing but trash.
Always evolving. That's
oh man, you got to be learning, but that's a competitive side, man. You got you young guns, man. I got to kick ass, man. All these young kids think they got me. Hell no, man. Come into my lane, man. It's over.
Oh my God. Well, Mark, I can't tell you how much I've enjoyed this. I want to let you go, but I'm going to be following your TikTok, M
Yep.
Cuban,
I'm M
and
Cuban on all social. Follow me here. Follow me
yeah.
everywhere on M Cuban.
All right, my man. Well, thank you so much. Have a great night. Stay safe and enjoy day after tomorrow or whatever, wherever you're going.
I appreciate it, Jordan. You too, man. Tell your dad I said hi.
Yeah, I will. Bye.